In Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a group of talented hairstylists worked together at a salon and dreamed of being able to do things a little differently than they were typically done in their industry. When they found out about the co-op model, it sounded like the ideal fit, and so they created their own cooperative salon called Stardust Studio.
And so then we all started having these meetings and we're like, we're actually all really on the same page for what we want. And we all really enjoy working with each other. And that's why we had stayed in the space that we were at for so long. And so then that's when we started looking into what potential ownership would look like and creating a space for all of us and that we all got to have a say in. And then that's when we kind of looked into what different business models were like. And because there were so many of us, it really just made sense to go down a cooperative way because it just ensures that everybody is equal.
In traditional salon setups, one person owns the salon and rents out chairs to other stylists, or the stylists work on a commission basis. This group wanted to try a different model, one that gave them more control and stability.
And I find with chair rental, there's always one person who's assuming all of the risk. And so it gets to the point where you don't feel like you have a lot of say, and you also don't have a lot of control over your own income, and you don't always have control over your own hours, even though your income is directly related to what you're working. And then if the business is doing well because you're putting in the extra energy and the extra effort, you don't necessarily get to reap the benefits or rewards of that.
While the startup process has had its challenges, creating this business together has also come with pleasant surprises and a lot of support.
I think people think that having 5 people will be really hard to come to any sort of consensus or agreement. And I don't know if it's just because of the group that we have and how we've worked together already, but us being able to sit down and we know going into conversations whether a vote needs to be unanimous or whether it needs to be majority. So we know that going into it, and then we all get to say our piece, say what we want to say, and at the end we vote and we make our decision. And oftentimes we don't even end up on a vote. Oftentimes we are on the same page. I really appreciated doing it with my 4 other coworkers because we had each other to support and to lean on, and I didn't have to do anything alone. Having those bonds and connections preemptively so you can support and lean on each other is really special for all of us.